I've received an interesting question inside of my Telegram, and it is regarding using multiple wallets to qualify for airdrops. So instead of just using one wallet and qualifying for a specific airdrop only once, if you use multiple wallets, you can qualify for the same airdrop multiple times. And this specific question came up in a discussion we were having about an airdrop that is potentially massively underfarmed. So it has really huge potential right now if we are farming it to receive thousands of dollars per wallet. I have talked about that airdrop multiple times inside my Telegram, so if you want to know which one it is, please just join my Telegram. It's a free channel, and then you will be up to date with all the airdrops and all the stuff that I'm specifically doing on the blockchain to make money. So let's get into it. So here's the thing. I can share with you my laptop screen and I can go with you step by step on how I do it, on how I create multiple wallets and farm airdrops. But I want you guys to fully understand it first, because I would rather teach it to you the right way so you fully understand it and you can customize it to your specific needs. I don't want to be like all the other YouTubers who just show their screens and they just go step by step by step by step and you don't fully understand it, because when you fully understand it, you will be on a whole other level when it comes to airdrop farming, when it comes to using multiple wallets and qualifying with multiple wallets. Seriously, grab a pen and paper, follow along, take notes. You will be thankful for it if you do it, because your airdrop game, it is going to explode. It's just going to be on a whole other level than the people who just blindly follow a step-by-step tutorial. So I've already discussed what a Sybil is in one of my previous videos. I will make that video pop up, but now I'm just going to give you a very, very brief explanation. The first question that we need answering is, what is a Sybil? A Sybil is a single entity who presents himself as multiple entities out of self-interest. So if you are a user and you want to hunt an airdrop, this is how it usually goes. You are the user and then you have created a crypto wallet, and then with that wallet you will use a protocol in the hopes that you will receive an airdrop later on. Now in this specific graph, you are being a single entity. You are not a Sybil. You just have one wallet that you have used to farm this airdrop. So you use a protocol and then you receive an airdrop later on. Now, when we start to become a Sybil, the graph will look something like this. So what do we see in this graph? Okay, you're the user, you have created multiple wallets, and each of these wallets, they have used a protocol. So to that protocol, it looks like there are three users or three entities. Like I said, a Sybil is a single entity who presents himself as multiple entities. So now you are presenting yourself as multiple entities, as multiple users. So to the protocol, they do not know the difference. They do not know that this specific wallet is used by one person, as long as you do it correctly. Now, if this stuff is too basic, don't worry, I will go into way more details later on in this video. I just want everyone to be up to speed, to be on the same level, so we can continue on, and it's going to get more difficult the further this video progresses. So do not skip this, do not click away. I promise you this video is going to be a bomb of information. So in this graph, what happens when the airdrop comes out? Do we get this? Do we get that? No. What do we get instead? We get 1, 2, 3 times the airdrop. Amazing, right? So if one airdrop equals $1,000, so let's say here the airdrop equals $1,000, then what do we get here? Here we get $3,000, because every single wallet received $1,000. So that is like the basic, and this is like the hustle mentality. It's like, oh, I did this one time, I received $1,000. I can do this 3 times and get $3,000. I can do it 10 times and get $10,000. I can do it 20 times and get $20,000. That is the hustler mentality of Sybil airdrop farming. Is it boring? Yes, it is super boring. Sybil airdrop farming is boring as f***. You need discipline for that, and you need to know that you will be rewarded in the future, which is difficult to do in the current day and age that we live in, because everyone has TikTok brain. Everybody wants to be rewarded instantly, but that's not really the game. The reward will come later on. It is delayed gratification. It can take months of farming with multiple wallets, but the rewards are worth it Because if you farm the right ones, you can get $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per wallet. Per wallet. I know people who do this with more than 20 wallets manually. That's hustler mentality, right? It takes months of using a protocol manually with 20 different wallets to then be rewarded someday in the future. And you don't even know how big the reward will be. Now let's continue with this course because protocols, they want to ban Sybils. They do not want to reward Sybils. They want to reward users instead. Am I saying if you use 2-3 wallets that they will ban you? No. It is actually okay if you have like 2-3 wallets. It's normal in crypto to diversify your portfolio a bit, to have a bit of multiple wallets. It's fine. But if you want to start doing more wallets, that's where you have to be careful. That is where this guide comes in. When you want to make a lot of money, you have to really, really be careful on how you do it. Let me explain. So in this specific example, I'm going to do 6 wallets, but you can scale this to 10 wallets, 15 wallets, 20 wallets, 50 wallets, 100 wallets, whatever you want. What is the first thing that your wallets need? They need to be funded. They need to have money because else you cannot interact on the blockchain. So you need to fund every single wallet. Now, how will you fund this wallet? You have to fund them from a centralized exchange. Centralized exchanges, they send money from the same hot wallet to everyone. So it's very easy to do. You just send it to every single wallet. There is one small issue though. The funding amount is the issue, right? So you want every single wallet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want them to be funded with a different amount for each wallet. Because let's say you create 20 wallets right now and you fund every single wallet with 0.15 Ethereum, then it is very easy to track because it's like, oh, within an hour of time frame, all these wallets were funded with 0.15 Ethereum and they started to hunt this airdrop. So it's very, very easy to pick apart. So every wallet needs to have a different funding amount. And I recommend you guys to create a spreadsheet and just track it. Track all your stuff. So this would be your spreadsheet and you're just like wallet, funded, date. So now you have your wallet, you have your funded amount and you have the date and time. So you can easily track it. So you can easily see that, okay, there are no connections to be made, right? If you fund them on different dates with different amounts, it's impossible to track. The bigger issue will be, okay, how do you cash out the wallets? And this is actually how a lot of the Sybils have been caught in the past, because how do they cash out? Let's say you want to take money out of some wallets, you need to use it for something else, or you have received an airdrop, you sold it to Ethereum and you want to cash out. What a lot of them have done is that they send it to a centralized exchange, but they use the same address, which is a big problem. So they send it to the same address and then now all the wallets are connected. And now it's very easy to see, oh, all these wallets, they send their money to this centralized exchange address. These are all Sybils, it's all the same users. This is bad. Now what can you do about it? There are 2 things that you can do. The first thing is there are certain centralized exchanges where you can create multiple deposit addresses. For example, Binance and Bybit, you can just create multiple deposit addresses. So when you do that, it becomes impossible to track. So what would that look like? So each wallet should have its own deposit address. It can be on Binance, it can be on Bybit. Those are the ones that I use. There are probably more exchanges that you can do. And there's also another exchange which is called MEXE, MEX. For MEX, you don't need to do KYC. You just need an email address and you can create an infinite amount of accounts and then you can link it one-to-one with the MEX account. So that is also another way. So in here, you would also track the deposit address. That's kind of what your spreadsheet should look like. So you have the wallet, funded, the date, and then the deposit address or the SEX address. This is like a clear way that you can, so you don't need to focus on it. Don't keep it in your brain, like write shit down, create a spreadsheet, because if you have to remember all the things, it's easy to make mistakes. Now, what is another mistake a lot of people make is that, for example, oh, wallet 6, I don't have enough money, but I have a lot of money in wallet 5. Let me just send a bit of money over to wallet 6. Don't do it. Send it to the deposit address first, which goes into the centralized exchange, and then withdraw to the wallet 6. That is the only way you can do it. Don't send in between wallets, because then you will be caught. So now I'm going to show you how to create multiple wallets, and for that I will use my computer. So I have a fresh browser profile. So when you use Chrome or Brave, you can create multiple profiles. So that is a way to separate it. So what I would do is just you use like a separate browser. I think Firefox has the same function. So you have Firefox, Brave, and Chrome, and you can just create a different profile. Pick one browser that you will use for Sybil hunting or for airdrop farming, and only do airdrop farming on that browser. And you just create profiles, and then each of them you install the wallets and you write down the private keys and you store that somewhere safe. So in here, I'm going to create a new wallet. Agree. I am not going to use this, so you guys can see it. So in here, in my MetaMask, this is a fresh install, fresh MetaMask, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. So many pop-ups. Come on. All right. So you can give your accounts a name. That is what I recommend doing. So for example, you can be like Sybil 1. And again, track this in a sheet. So you can go to Sheets. So you just create a spreadsheet and you just like wallet, and here you name you have the wallet name. You can call it Sybil 1, or you can just do numbers 001. Oh, whatever. I will do Sybil 1, right? And then you have the address. Boom. And then you have the funded. Okay, so this is like a very quick sheet that I made. So you're like wallet, you call it Sybil 1, which you can rename in here. Sybil 1, boom, done. Okay, this is the address, funded amount. Let's say I funded with 0.13 Ethereum from Bybit. Today is, so it's 2024, it's May, is the 29th, and it is 10:26. Ta-da! And then in here you are going to have your deposit address, which will be 0x whatever, right? And this is like a very easy way to track that, oh shit, you're not doing something wrong, because let's say you start your second one, and by the way, you can just create multiple accounts in one. So for each browser, I would do, for example, 3 to 5 maximum per browser. So here we will do Sybil account 2. Boom. Funded 0.11 from Binance this time. Funded date, let's say you funded tomorrow at that time. And then the deposit address will be whatever, something different. So that is a very, very easy way to do it. What you can also do is, if it's starting to become difficult, you can also start adding browser profile. Because in your browser, you can create multiple profiles. So you can also write that down here. So you'll be just like profile 1. And because these two are on the same browser, it's still in profile 1. And then let's say your third account, you do in browser profile 2. And this will have a different address, yada, 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 la, 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 la. So that's like a very, very easy way for you to track that, okay, I'm making sure that I'm undetectable, because it is very, very easy to detect. Because I want you guys to see something. This is a Sybil that has been detected before. So I am going to go over a few examples of Sybils that has been founded before, that has been detected before. If you truly understand this, it won't happen to you as a person. So this is one from layer 0. And you can see the funding block transaction. They're all on the same day. They're all the 14th of April last year, within 3 hours. And they were all funded with the same amount, or almost the same amount, from the same centralized exchange. And they all did a similar amount of transactions on the protocol. And they all had a similar average transaction amount. So this is what you need to avoid. Like similar amount of apps used, similar amount of chains used. So something like that is super easy to track. And that is what you need to avoid. So that is basically why I'm saying track it yourself. That is the easiest way to not leave a mark. Okay, so here is like an example of a filled out spreadsheet. So let's say you have 20 addresses, you have your different profile browser set up, you have all your different addresses done, you funded them with different amounts from different sexes, with like on different days and all that. So this is very hard to track already, because people withdraw from centralized exchanges all the time, like every minute, boo, 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 boo. But it's very easy to find if it is within a few hours with the same amount, and then you go and use all the same apps. That is extremely easy to track, but something like this is impossible. Like I'm telling you, this is impossible to track. Only if they find your spreadsheet, if your spreadsheet leaks, that is the only way they can find this. Now here's the thing. It is still possible to find if you hunt all the exact same airdrops on every single wallet and you do them all on the same day, on the same time and all that. So that makes it easy to track again, especially if it's the same amount again. So what I want you to do is like, here you just have a few airdrops that I write down. Okay, and this wallet will hunt layer 0. That one, it's already done, like don't hunt it, but I'm just writing it down as an example. You'll do scroll, CK sync, hyperlane, wormhole, Aptos. So these are like all the airdrops that, let's say you are hunting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say you are hunting 6 airdrops with 20 different wallets. What I want you to do in your spreadsheet is like just mix it up. Put this here, 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 here. Just like put it all over the place. Try to do it randomly, you know, just put it everywhere. Put it like everywhere. Seriously. You see it, and now it's starting to get all filled up. All nicely filled up. You just randomly put it in places. Oh, I don't think I did scroll. Now I have filled it out for 1, 2, 3, 4. So what does this mean? These are the airdrops that you will hunt with these specific wallets. And I put them all over the place. It's just like chaos. It needs to be chaos. It doesn't need to make sense. It cannot be structured, because if it is structured, they can find you. So you just create chaos, and then you're like, okay, today I'm going to start hunting airdrops, and you discredit these last 2, right? That no go. Don't touch these. These ones you will not touch. Okay, today is the day I'm going to hunt airdrops. Okay, fine. You go to your wallet 1. Okay, today I will do layer 0 on this wallet. I will do ZK Sync on that wallet. I will do Aptos on that wallet. I will do Hyperlane on this wallet. Layer 0 on that wallet. ZK Sync, whatever, right? And then the next day, or in the 2 days, 3 days, when you are going to start hunting airdrops again, you're just like, okay, this time This wallet is going to do scroll, this one's going to do Aptos, this one's going to do CK Sync, Wormhole, Hyperlane, Aptos again, layer 0. Then again, the next time you hunt airdrops, you do this one. CK Sync, layer 0, Hyperlane, layer 0, Wormhole, layer 0, Hyperlane, CK Sync, blah, 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 blah. So it's just chaos. It's straight up chaos. There's no structure to find. That is basically what you want to do. There cannot be any structure to find, right? So this is like chaos, and not every wallet will do every single airdrop, which is also like a huge thing to make it impossible to find. Because if every single wallet has done exactly the same airdrops, like let's say you have 100 wallets, and all 100 wallets have done the exact same airdrops for a similar amount of times, it's still possible to find you. But like this, it's impossible. This is just craziness. It's chaos. And then you can play around with it. If you find a new airdrop to hunt, just play it around, move it all around. Just mix it all up. They're not going to find you, I'm telling you. That's basically the way to do it. Now, obviously, this is like the basic, the start of it. Because some of these airdrops, for example, Aptos is a completely different wallet. You will have to start adding your Aptos address, Aptos funded amount, like all that stuff. Do you understand what I mean? Same with, let's say, it's not in here, but let's say you do D-Bridge or Wormhole. Let's say you do Wormhole and you bridge to the Solana network. Make sure to add your Solana address to this. Let's say here you will add a Solana address. And you, for Sybil 2, you will only bridge, whatever, that's your Solana address. So from here, you will only bridge to this Solana address and back. So do not make mistakes. Do not bridge from this one to this one, and then when you bridge back to this one, because then they are linked. Then it is possible to find you. But if you just do it one-on-one and you keep it one-on-one and you have your Solana address, Aptos address, whatever, all the addresses, they cannot find you. Like your Celestia address. They will not be able to find you. It's impossible. So that is the basic thing that I want you guys to understand. Okay, so I hope this video was detailed enough for you. I hope you guys understand how to get started. I hope you guys like understand the basis of it so you will not make mistakes. And if you make mistakes, I believe that I gave you enough information to figure out where the mistakes will be, and you will learn from the mistakes. Because on my journey, on my crypto journey, of course I have made mistakes. I have made mistakes in the past and I will probably make mistakes in the future. So I'm also not perfect. So I want you guys to understand it, because when you understand it, you will learn way quicker. You will understand what you are doing. You will understand if you made a mistake, you will learn from your mistake. I don't just want to sit here with like the screen open. Step 1, MetaMask, step 2, step 3, because then you don't fully understand it. And if you made a mistake, then you're going to have wasted all your time and you haven't learned anything. So I hope this video was very informational for you. I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope you wrote down some notes. I hope you took away something from it. Right? I hope you guys just understand it on a deeper level. That is the most important part for me. And I'm going to leave this video at this. I hope you guys learned something. Thank you guys for watching. Really, I appreciate every single viewer. This is a brand new channel. It's very hard to get views in the beginning. It's a hustle. I'm here for it. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I see you tomorrow.